I haven't done a Froglet Diary for a few days. I've been really busy doing other stuff. Um, Surprising just how much reaction those last three video blogs created in the UK, in a very small area. Um, in the whole world, I've had nearly 179,000 hits on the Froglet Diaries. The diaries take about 10 minutes of my day to do. I don't spend a lot of time doing them really. Once I've done them, they kind of like upload themselves. But they are creating such a stir. A very small minority who actually know me have found it quite strangely assuming that this is me having a midlife crisis. In actual fact, this midlife crisis is not happening apart from a very small select group of people who have their own reasons for saying what they're saying, I believe. But in actual fact, the Froglet Diaries, the experience I've gone through, has served to make me a better person, a better woman, freer, more liberal, more open-minded, more up for new experiences. This last week I've been asked to do a lap dance for charity, well, a challenge, and I've been asked to do a nude calendar, a bit similar to the ladies in lavender thing. I don't think I can do the nude calendar one because I'm away working. However, the lap dance looks as though it's definitely on. I'm now just going to seek a victim who is prepared to risk my backside going near his knees and hoping he's not going to get permanent damage. I'm not having a midlife crisis at all. I've never done anything like the Froglet Diaries in my life before. Never exposed myself personally like this. But I have benefited from it so much. I just feel that I've offloaded everything that I've been carrying for many, many years, possibly longer than the 12 years I thought. And I obviously with the destruction of the relationship and all the work that was involved with that, I was left in a position where I'm thinking, how am I going to pay my bills now again? Because that's exactly what happened last time. I put in my days to work with someone else and trusted them, and then I ended up with egg on my face. People will always kick you when you're down if that's the kind of person they are. If they won't see that you're struggling or they won't see that you need support, they won't give it. And that's nothing to do with you, it's to do with them. And I stand by that absolutely. The more I do this, the more I feel it's absolutely bang on. If someone cannot have that in them to see or doesn't want to see it, they will not see it. New trio, I've been rehearsing last night, a new trio for work, going to showcase it between the 8th and the 11th of November at a huge showcase in the UK. Two younger girls called Laura, singer-dancers. We're going to be called Froglet and Co. And we'll have a Reverb Nation site up in a few weeks and new publicity for that. I'm still going to continue working as Sunny Day, but hopefully Froglet and Co will be a new beginning. And so again, people just think I shouldn't use the name Froglet because it's of its association. But you know what? I'm happy using the name Froglet. It's got no pain attached to me. I have not hurt myself. The name Froglet is a name that is just another name, but at the moment the name Froglet is in the public domain, and hopefully some good out of bad will come from that. I have heard that my former partner, the Toad, has been telling people that his involvement with me was just a publicity stunt, and that says so much about him, doesn't it? It wasn't a publicity stunt on anybody else's part, but let's use the bad and turn it into good, and that is something I want to do. I don't want this to be a sob story or a failure. I don't want to be a victim. I'm a survivor. I've survived a lot in my life. I'm going to go on surviving, and at the moment I'm in a state of a bit of flux. I'm being challenged in ways personally I've never been challenged in, and by certain people who are giving me a bit of a run for my money, jolt-wise. a good thing, I think, possibly. Very interesting, very challenging. Do I have the courage, or am I going to wimp out on life? Well, I'm going to try and have the courage to live life, and whatever comes my way, I'm going to try and meet it head on. That's not going to be so easy for me, being an exile of 12 years and a natural born wimp for life at the moment. In the past, I haven't been a wimp. At the moment, I'm kind of like trying hard not to go back to that point. Let's live life. Let's bring it on. Ooh, how brave have I been? Anyway, watch this space. But please, please go to justgiving.com / Mum, You're Awful. That's my son Blake Summers' site. Please start donating to the charity Fable, because I would so love to help save lives so that people don't die in epileptic seizures like my son did at age 23. And that would mean such a lot to me. So please, if anybody would just donate $2 or £1, if 179,000 people would donate £1, that would save so many people. It would go for research, support, families who are struggling, and let's hope that we can stop people from dying from epilepsy. It's so underfunded. Please, please sponsor me to do my sponsored lap dance, and please, please donate to the Just Giving site for the charity. And let's do some good. All right, love you. Bye, everybody.